forgot how to read. It says it has an intoxicating romance, and that's all that I need. This is my TBR cart. There's another one down here, all full. The back of here is full as well. I wanted to set a TBR for this month, which is rare for me. I'm such a mood reader, so I don't typically set an actual physical TBR. I just kind of read whatever. But this time, I thought it would be fun to try it, and I don't know why I'm still having my arm in there. We've got a ton of books on here. I have more on my shelves that are unread, but these are the ones that kind of made it to the specific TBR cart. We'll see what sticks around, what gets switched. I saw a video where Rachel Catherine let TBR prompts pick her reads, so I wanted to do it. I thought it would be a cool way to kind of take the pressure off of me, but still get like some choice in it. We're just gonna go based on what's here, I think. Basically, I've got this little jar filled with some prompts as well as Taylor Swift Speak Now confetti, because I didn't want to get rid of it, but I didn't know what else to do with it, so I put it in here. I think there are 25 prompts. I wrote them all down. Yes, there are 25 prompts in here that are book related. So it could be anything from a book that's your favorite color to an author you've never read, anything like that. So basically I will shake this up, pick out a book that matches the prompt, put that on my TBR, do that 8 times, and that will give us our October TBR. Because I'm a mood reader, I will probably deviate from this a lot. I'll probably read other things. I might get to some of the things on the TBR. I might go out and buy new books. I don't totally know. I know that A Curse for True Love is coming out towards the end of this month, and the second that that book comes out, I will be going to Barnes & Noble and buying it and reading it. So, like, I'm not going to put that on this TBR, but it is on my TBR. That is a need. All right, let's get right into picking my TBR for the month. I'm so excited. Oof, jeez. First prompt, a book that's part of a series. I think I have a lot of series on my TBR. Let me go through and see what we've got. I mean, okay. We've got 5 options to pick from. The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas, The Cruel Prince, Heartless by Elsie Silver, and Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco? I don't know. I don't think I want to read The Cruel Prince right now. That one's a little intimidating for me. I don't think I want to put Frost and Starlight on my physical TBR, because I will probably get to it, because I think it's only like, yeah, it's like 233 pages, something like that. So, okay, you know what? We're gonna go for Kingdom of the Wicked. This one is essentially, this girl's sister gets murdered, and the girl decides that she needs to solve the murder. And so she goes down into hell and meets one of the 7 brothers of hell. Each of them is one of the deadly sins, and I think she meets wrath. It says it has an intoxicating romance, and that's all that I need. I also think that the cover is giving October. Next prompt. A book that's been on your TBR for way too long. It's like half the books I own. I've definitely been here for a while. A lot of these are new buys, so. Okay, all right, so we have just 2 options for this. We have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Cassandra? I don't know. This is, I think it's the first book. I don't know how the series works. I don't know what order to read it in, so I think this comes first, but I'm not sure. I don't know. And then we have Three Dark Crowns, and I think I've literally had this physical copy since it came out. It's 2016. How old was I? 13. That sounds about right. I think I got this when I was like 13 or 14. I think this has been on my TBR probably the longest. I keep meaning to pick it up and I just never do. There are 3 sisters. They are each princesses, and there's not like, it's not an heir system, it's a fight to the death. So they each have powers, and whichever the 3 survives gets the crown and becomes queen. I think I'm gonna read this one. I think I'll add this to my TBR for the month because I don't know how to read this series. So if you guys have any recommendations, I don't understand the reading order of this. There you go. So that you can see the growing stack. A book that your friend picks. That one's cute. So I said, pick a book for me to read in October, please and thank you. She picked Ignite Me, which is the 3rd book in the Shatter Me series, excluding the novellas. I think with the novellas, it's technically the 5th book. She says, Ignite Me because of Aaron Warner. I do not have an issue with this. I love this series. I'm so excited to dive further into this story and these characters, and I have a clip of me reading Unravel Me, and I'll just insert that here for your enjoyment. But yeah, a book that starts with the first letter of your name. Well, I don't know. Do I have any? Oh, it's a tricky one for titles. Okay, we got one. We've got one. We have a total of 1 book on my TBR that starts with the letter O. So we are going to be reading One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig because I don't have a choice. It is the only one. I don't actually know what this is about. Oh, it's upside down. A book with a number in the title. Do I also only have one of these? Well, I had 3. I had One Dark Window and 3 Dark Crowns, but I've already picked those for other things, so I guess the 7-year slip has to be what we go for because we don't have a choice. This one is about a woman that goes into her late aunt's apartment and finds that there's a man already in there, but he is actually from 7 years in the past, so I'm assuming it's a romance, like right person, wrong time. I said it in the week in the life, but this just screams fall to me. Like, are you kidding me? This might be our first romance. I think all of these are fantasies so far. Clearly we're in a fantasy girl fall. A fantasy fantasy girl fall. Fantasy, whatever. We're reading fantasy this fall. I forgot how to read. A cover that you hate. I literally wrote these. I could have very easily just not put this one in. I'm very much somebody who judges a book by its cover, and I know that that's bad and I know that I shouldn't, but I do. Oh, yeah, you know what? We have 2 options. Number 1, The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I don't like the colors. There's yellow, green, blue, and purple, and white, and I don't know what it is. I also don't like that the fonts are different in the title. I don't like that. Oh, it's also a half cover, which, why? Why do those exist? And then the next one is Castle in Their Bones, and this one, there's a person on the cover, and I don't like people on covers. I think I also soft DNFed this book. I just, don't think I was in the mood for it. I got 76 pages in and stopped reading. I'll give this one another chance, you know? Okay, the confetti was a cute idea, but now it's kind of getting in the way. Oh, I pulled out 2, and I think, yeah, I only need 2 more, so I guess these are the final 2 little slips. A book that you recently bought. Did you mean every book on my TBR? You know what? We're sticking with the fantasy girl fall theme, and we are going for The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. I've heard good things, and it's also, look at how floppy that book is. Like, are you kidding me right now? A book that starts with the word the. Now this one I have a lot of options for. I'm not gonna take them all out. But The Last Word, The Silent Patient, The Awakening, which I can't read, but it's still there. There's all these. The Gilded Cage, The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King. And The Song of Achilles, maybe. Well, I really want to read The Last Word because I feel like it's a good, suspenseful book. And I don't think I have any thrillers. I'm going between these 2. This is a new book that I just bought a couple days ago. And The Song of Achilles I've read, or I tried reading back in college, and I got literally 24 pages in and just wasn't into it, so I put it down. I wasn't in the mood for it. That doesn't mean that it's bad by any means. I just wasn't super into it at the time, and I don't know if I'm gonna be into it now. I know that I should pick it because it's been on my TBR for so long. I think I bought this at the start of my college career, and I'm a junior now, so it's been like 2.5 years, and this is new, but I really want to read this one because I've heard it's really good. I think we know which one I'm gonna pick though. One day I will read The Song of Achilles, but the day is not today. You can convince me in the comments, and maybe. To my knowledge, this is what I've heard. The main character posts a negative book review, just kind of bashing this book like there's nothing good about it. And the author sees it and responds to it. And did they get in like an online fight? Yeah, so she gets into an online argument with the author. And then soon after she gets into that argument, things start happening at the house that I believe are strangely what's going on in the book. I think that what's happening to her is very similar to what happens in the book that she's reviewing, I believe. And I think that this will, 1, terrify me, 2, be really enjoyable, 3, will make me never want to give a book a bad review again. There we go. All right, these are all the books on my October TBR. We've got a mystery, a bunch of fantasies, a couple romances, and of course I'm still going to be reading beyond just this, but this is my priority. If you guys have any book recs, or if any of the books on here are like, you need to read this book, let me know. Oh gosh, geez, Lord. If you guys want to see more true to time updates of what I'm reading, how I'm enjoying things, make sure that you follow my Goodreads and my Instagram. I post a lot about books over there. I have them linked down below, and I'll also have the usernames on the screen here. This is cute. I'm happy. I think it'll be fun. And a lot of these were at the very top of my TBR, so I'm super excited to dive into these. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure that you do all of the YouTube stuff that you know how to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. All my social medias are always going to be linked down below, and then I'll also have all of the TBR prompts in the description. I think that's everything. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around the internet very soon. Bye!